Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm going to make this short and sweet. Uh, this video is one that's coming from a place of realness, transparency, vulnerability, and also a place of encouragement and hope. So, regardless of where you're watching this, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, um, feel free to let me know a what platform you're watching this on, and b if anything that I'm saying right now resonates with you, or if you think any of this is going to be of any help to you whatsoever. So let me just be very real. Right now it's Saturday here in Michigan. It's about 12:45 in the afternoon, and whew, I'm already spent. I'm exhausted, overwhelmed, um, just feeling at times, honestly, these last couple weeks, just completely lost. Feeling like I don't have a focus. I feel like I've just been kind of spinning and going through a lot of different motions because I haven't really been able to identify anything that's like a priority for me right now. I feel like I'm grasping at straws. And normally in the summertime, it's that time where we're supposed to be able to refresh and just sit back and focus on the focus. But it's a challenge right now. The world is spinning right now. It feels like it's spinning even faster than it's ever spun before. And I feel like I'm just kind of a part of that. Hey there, Nikki. Thanks for checking this out. One of the things that set me over the top, last night, I got an email from the district my kids go to school in, and it was their plan for school in the fall. And let me first of all compliment every single person that's been involved in creating that plan. As I was reading it, as a guy who has written the plans like this, I was first of all completely humbled by the work that they put into this. You can tell that there's been a lot of conversations as they're trying to meet the needs of 8,000 kids and their families. But man, as a dad, I am overwhelmed by looking at. I've got 4 kids, and I'm going to have 4 kids on 4 different schedules, going to school on different days at different times, uh, expecting to log in and manage all of that. Plus, I've got jobs I got to take care of, jobs plural. A lot of you know that by day, I got the college professor thing that I do. I also write, I speak, I consult. I also have part-time hustles just to pay bills. Um, and this morning I was down on my giant whiteboard here, just trying to create that calendar, trying to say, how in the world am I going to stay focused in 3 or 4 weeks? And I just got lost in the mess and said, I'm completely overwhelmed. But then I'm reminded of words that I say all the time, how important it is for me to simply focus on the focus. Even as I go into the fall, I know there's going to be these times where I'm tempted to follow the extremes and to chase the extremes as opposed to doubling down on the things that really matter. I'm intentionally planning and scheduling and calendarizing times to just focus on family first, or to even go for a run for therapy. Those things are getting put into my calendar so I can prioritize. But I also know that there are some teachers and educators out there right now that are starting to feel that same stress. School starts in 3, 4 weeks. And in some places, we're lost, kind of overwhelmed, thinking, I don't even know where to start. For example, you might be a middle school teacher. And a statistic that I've thrown around a lot, the average middle school student is expected to master 257 standards in a school year. And as a teacher, you got 257 standards to teach to 150 different kids. You're told that you're supposed to differentiate. You're supposed to meet them all where they're at. And now you're going to be asked to do that in a hybrid model, or an online model, or a face-to-face model. Hey, Van, how are you doing? And I know how overwhelming that can be. And I know for some people, and I have been there, I was kind of here this morning, that temptation is to throw in the towel and say, I just can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm here to challenge you and say, yes, you can. If you focus on the focus, I be real. You cannot truly get 150 kids to master 257 standards in a regular school year with 180 days, when you've got face-to-face instruction and you can engage with them on a regular basis, let alone the world we're going to be entering. It's going to be super important that you're able to identify the stuff that matters most. Like in my own personal life, I'm really going to be intentional this next month, trying to make sure that I am focusing on the things that matter most, because I've been spinning. I've been spending, whether it's talking about my book or doing webinars or doing a part-time job or doing my full-time job or doing the dad thing or the husband thing or whatever. I mean, it's hard to fit it all in. This fall, it's going to be very difficult for you, but I want to tell you, you can do it. You have to focus on that focus. You have to identify the stuff that matters most. And to help with that a little bit, I don't want this to come across salesy at all, but I do want to tell you that there's some opportunities for you to get some help, to get some support. This coming week, 2 webinars going on. And I'm like, do I really have time for this? Do I need to be doing this right now? And the answer is yes. This isn't anything that I do to make money in any way, shape, or form. It's there just to try to help. But on Monday, you got the opportunity, if you want to attend webinar. It's titled Standards-Based Grading Basics, What, Why, How. But the reality is it's all a conversation about identifying those things that matter most and how do we focus on that focus in your classrooms. Monday, it's at 4 Eastern. And then again, if that doesn't work for you, feel free to sign up for Wednesday. You can do Wednesday at 2 Eastern. So whichever one of those times works best for you. You can see the website right there to register. It's just the bit.ly/SBG Monday or bit.ly/SBG Wednesday. So take your pick. If those are helpful to you at all, sign up. I want to be able to help support you somehow, some way. And to be honest with you, I've been leaning on a lot of people that have attended these webinars over the last couple of months to help me grow and to help me focus. Some of these people have become that iron that helps sharpen me. So yes, you're overwhelmed. Yes, it's a lot. I know there's a lot. And whether you wear a suit to work every day or you're going to be able to wear yoga pants to work every day, it's going to be a lot. So let's work on this together. Let's go through and figure out how to focus on the focus. Let's chart through this together. Let's identify what's essential. Let's figure out how to use pinpoint accuracy to determine whether or not we're growing or whether or not we're progressing, so that we're not just chasing our tails, we're not just spinning, so that we're not overwhelmed. You know, when you start throwing it on a board and you say, okay, this is the goal. This is what I'm after. Sometimes that helps you have that laser focus. So again, you can join me on Monday. Let me throw that up here again. bit.ly/SBG Monday. Make sure that SBG and the M are all capitalized. Join me Monday at 4. There's still a couple of spots left. Or SBG Wednesday, again, SBG and W, all capitalized. Just pick the one that works best for you. Let's have a conversation. Let's grow. Let's keep going. And for those of you that are interested, this coming Thursday, we're having the next talk about the book, Making Assessment Work. If you say, Dave, you're speaking my language, but I don't even have time to sit back and read right now. And there's so many amazing books that are out there right now. I can't even sit down and read. No worries. Buy it, don't buy it, whatever. We're going to start talking about it. Got some people coming on Thursday to tell us what they're reading. You can get the Cliffs Notes version. So join us on Thursday. Same thing. I'll be going live on all these platforms Thursday at 2 Eastern. And we'll continue to have a conversation because, to be honest, this is part of my focus. This is part of what I'm trying to lean into for 2020.5. The second half of this year is just trying to lean into other people, trying to help as much as I can because so many people have helped me. So, it's a lot. Feel free to watch this back. Get those links again if you need them. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. I hope to see you there.